The Kansas City Chiefs have their quarterback, but what does that do to the guys in the NFL draft? Welcome into the Sporting News Studios. Tom Vandervoort sitting alongside our NFL writer, Vinnie Iyer. So, Vinnie, what does the Alex Smith trade to Kansas City do to guys like Geno Smith, to guys like Matt Barkley, and some of the other quarterbacks in this draft?
Well, now we know Geno Smith or anyone else will not go number one as a quarterback in this draft. It's probably going to be an offensive tackle. But now you look at where would Geno Smith fall. I don't think you can rule out the Jaguars, Raiders, or Eagles in that 2, 3, 4 spot. They all could look at a quarterback.
Right.
But then you look next to the Cardinals and Bills at 7 and 8. So Smith, Barkley, maybe 7, 8 back-to-back is a possibility. But you're looking at this class, there's no Andrew Luck, there's no Robert Griffin III. Smith and Barkley are your two best, safest bets, but there's still a lot of questions about those guys.
Yeah, there are questions. What are the questions about each of those guys, just real briefly?
Well, I think it's a little bit opposite. Because Geno Smith, all the athletic ability is there, the arm, and there's no question about that. But it's all about the head and the mechanics, and can he read an NFL defense the way he needs to, and the consistency. With Matt Barkley, he's got the other things. He interviewed well. He's a smart kid. He's dedicated to working hard. The other question is he a little undersized? Is his arm strong enough to compensate for that? So his physical tools are more of a question than you'd say for Geno Smith.
Okay, now we've got some other guys in this draft. You know, a lot of people talk about Mike Glennon out of NC State, Ryan Nassib, I think his name is out of Syracuse. Did I get that right?
Yeah, see, that tells you this class right here. That you're picking.
I can't, right, but you like E.J. Manuel as maybe the third guy to go. Why would you say that?
Well, people look at Mike Glennon and Ryan Nassib, or Nassib, or however you want to call him, as the traditional like Matt Ryan, Joe Flacco types, the tall, lanky, drop-back guys.
Right.
But I don't see anything special there out of either of those guys.
Right.
You don't know what they're going to do. It takes a lot of grooming, kind of like Ryan Tannehill last year. Mm-hmm. But this year, you look at E.J. Manuel. What's the hot quarterback? Colin Kaepernick, a big guy that has the big arm, that can run around pretty well, do that read option stuff. That's hot right now. It's a copycat league. And the only guy that can do that is Manuel. So if you want to run that type of offense, get that type of excitement, that's the guy you need to go after.
Right, and so you're saying it's a chance either way, so you might as well take a chance on this athletic guy.
It's all about the coaching. Some coaches are stuck, and like they want that traditional guy that drops back. But if you think outside the box, can fit a guy the way you want and tailor your offense to him, then Manuel's your guy.
Is there a quarterback that might go much later in this draft that you think is worth something? You know, a guy that's maybe not on the radar right now.
Well, Tyler Bray of Tennessee, I mean, he's on the radar. He's kind of got an attitude. So I know Jay Cutler went to Vanderbilt, but there's a lot of comparisons to him that he has that kind of attitude. And that's kind of what you want out of your quarterback a little bit. You don't want it too much, but his physical tools are there. He's slimmed down a bit where he's more streamlined with what you want as a quarterback. So you look out for him as a late rounder. And then another guy you like is Matt Scott from Arizona. We talk about the read option.
Yep.
He's a sleeper guy to watch out for. And one other name I'll throw out is Zach Dysert of Miami, Ohio.
Okay, there you go. Vinnie Iyer, Tom Vandervoort. That's our look at the quarterbacks in this year's NFL Draft.